Hey, it's Meat Sandwich from the Boris and Robin Show. It's time to take a look at the box office this weekend with Meet at the Movies. So there's two big movies opening up this weekend, both based on iconic superheroes. The first is Wonder Woman, the new film to take place in the DC Comics universe. Wonder Woman made an appearance in last year's Batman vs. Superman and was generally considered one of the highlights of that movie, even though she didn't really do anything. But that movie was so bad that I think people just needed to latch onto something that resembled something good. Now, Gal Gadot from the Fast and Furious movies stars as Wonder Woman in her own solo film, and I was a little worried about this just because DC doesn't have the best track record in recent years. The other movies in this universe so far have been Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and Suicide Squad, all of which just weren't very good. But it looks like I didn't have to worry after all. Wonder Woman is getting good reviews, probably the most consistent for a DC movie since The Dark Knight way back in 2008. It might help that it's pretty separate from the rest of the DC movies. This one takes place in the early 1900s during World War I, and a lot of it takes place on an island full of badass female warriors. A pilot played by Chris Pine crash lands on the island and ropes Wonder Woman into the war, and she has to use her superpowers to restore peace. I'm hearing it's a ton of fun. Gal Gadot is great in the role. The special effects might not be the best they could be, but overall, it sounds like DC finally has a winner. Now, remember when I said there were two movies this weekend based on iconic superheroes? Well, get ready, folks, because Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, is out this weekend. It is the new DreamWorks animated movie based on the long-running series of books by Dav Pilkey, and guys, I loved these books as a kid. I must have read them all hundreds of times. If I was 10 years old and I found out that not only were they making a Captain Underpants movie, but that Weird Al Yankovic was singing the theme song, I think I would have literally exploded from joy. As is, it just makes me really happy. And I'm hearing good things about the movie, that it keeps the anarchic spirit of the books along with the silly, gross-out humor mixed with oddly smart jokes. It stars Ed Helms as Captain Underpants along with Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch as George and Harold as they all face off against the evil Professor Poopy Pants played by Nick Kroll. It's nuts and it's silly, and hopefully they somehow include Flip-O-Rama into the movie. I don't know how they do it, but I would love to see them try. So you've got a couple of great options if you need your superhero fix this weekend, and until next time, we'll meet at the movies.